Alright, hey everybody, how you doing? This is Lord Tremendous with another battle report. Got this battle against a buddy of mine, plays Bretonians. It's 2,500 point battle versus new list for me. I'm trying out something a little different. Uh, Chaos Lord on a dragon, so my Lord's name has been changed. Dragon Lord Tremendous, and I'm going up against Duke Punisher of the Bretonians. My list, as you can see, I've got the Chaos Lord on a Dragon, Mark Zinch, with the Sword of Might, Enchanted Shield, Talisman of Endurance, Soul Feeder, and Third Eye of Zinch. Comes in at 625 points exactly, so yeah, optimal. Something like that, right? Next, I've got my heroes. Here's my Exalted Hero, BSB, Canker the Festering. He's the Beholder-looking model. He's my BSB, obviously. Mark Nurgle, Sword of Change, Shield, Luckstone, Chalice of Chaos. And I put that in there because I like the item. No other reason than that. You know, no tactic or strategic reason. I just really like the random. I like the item, and I like the potential of getting another Demon Prince on the table. He's got Hideous Visage for the fear checks and Scaly Skin to get him up to that 1-up armor save. No ward, so with Luckstone, it worked out. Then, of course, I've got my Chaos Sorcerer, Mark Nurgle as well. He's level 2. He's got a Dispel Scroll, Dragon Helm, and a Charm Shield. And he is my only magic anything in this entire list. There's my core. 20 Warriors of Zinch with Halberds. They're my Temple Guard of Zinch because I know it's hard to see in the pictures, but they've all got Lizardman heads. So yeah, basically Zinch has manipulated some Saurus warriors into joining him. Ha ha ha. And yet, I got another brick of 22 Warriors of Nurgle, Hand Weapon Shield, Full Command, Banner of Eternal Flame. Special choices are my 5 Hellstriders, the Pleasure Riders. I love those guys. Musician and Banner, and Spears and Shields. Got my Chimera with Poison and Regen, and of course the Mutalic Vortex Beast. My opponent, like I said, he plays the Bretonians. I'm not overly familiar with them. I don't own their book, but he never got me his list. So from memory, he had a level 4 damsel on foot with the Lore of Life, had Dwellers, Regrowth, Flesh to Stone, and Shield of Thorns. He had a level 2 damsel on a steed. She had Wizen's Wild Form and the Flock of Crows. He had a BSB on a mount. I have no idea what he was kitted out with. He had a Lord on a mount. I have no idea what he was kitted out with. But yeah, they're Bretonians. I think the Lord actually had Heroic Killing Blow, but it never came into effect. There was a unit of 11 Grail Knights. I think his Lord was in that unit, full command. They had lances. I'm not sure what else. There was 2 units of Peasant Bowmen. They had the little barricades up in front of them. There was a Trebuchet that did nothing the entire game. We'll get to that. There was a unit of 14 Knight Errants with full command and lances. He had 40 men at arms. There was a full command, halberds and shields. There was a Pegasus, a paladin on a Pegasus with the Worm Lance. I'm not sure what else he had. The Worm Lance sticks out in my mind, though. There was another unit of 10 Knights Errant with full command and lances, and he had 5 Outriders. I think there was a musician. I'm not sure if they had anything else. Okay, as you can see right there, that is not a Chaos Lord on a Dragon. That right there is a Frost Phoenix. I do not own a Chaos Lord on a Dragon. I proxied, so whenever you see the Phoenix, that's my Chaos Lord on a Dragon. So yeah, didn't want anybody thinking I was going Elvish on him. Right there, top of turn 1, or I'm sorry, that's deployment. Or top of turn 1, however you want to look at it. Yep, pretty much Hellstriders moved up there on the right. These are my spells. I got Miasma Pestilence, Curse of the Leper, both good spells. This is the Bretonian's right flank. His right flank. My left, I guess. But yeah, like you see, there's his Outriders, Unit Knights Errant, the 40 men at arms, the Paladin on the Pegasus Knight with the Worm Lance. There's a hill of archers, both bowman units, the Trebuchet of Uselessness. There's the unpainted guys right there, the Grail Knights with his Lord with, I know he had Heroic Killing Blow. There's my guys, the Hellstriders, my Chaos Lord and a Dragon proxy model. There's a shot of my Zinch Warriors. The little sorcerer, he hung out behind his Zinch Warriors. I was relying on that 4-up Lookout Sir and then his 3-up armor, Charm Shield, hoping for the best. He survives. Mutalith, Warriors of Nurgle. Note the bottom left spot there on the Warriors and Nurgle are empty. Ran out of points. So they still have 3 ranks, but not quite the beautiful symmetry brick that you're looking for. I know you people with OCD right now are losing their minds. And again, another shot at the Nurgle guys with my left flank with the Chimera. Top of turn 1, I go first because the Bretonnians are praying, and my Hellstriders of awesomeness fly up, and they're right there. Yeah, 32 inches of movement. I love that unit. I really do. The only way to make them better would be give them like a shooting attack, but hey, I'm not complaining. I love them up there. Look at the pressure I'm putting on top of turn 1. Everything else just kind of moves around, moves straight up. The Lord on the Dragon, I moved him up here thinking that the Bretonnians wouldn't be able to roll the 9 or 10 in order to get a hold of me. I did not know that the Grail Knights had the standard of swiftness, and believe it or not, that comes into effect in a minute. The Warriors run up because, hey, I'm not going to outmaneuver cavalry with infantry. Just not going to happen. I moved the Mutalith up so I could possibly use his spell to cause some turmoil, and the Chimera goes over to harass the left flank. See? Sneaky, sneaky. It was actually, it worked out better than I thought it was going to. A little side of there, right flank there. Whoop-de-doo. And yeah, bottom of turn 1. As you can see, the Grail Knights charged into the Chaos Lord. Got him no problem. Got exactly what he needed, actually. Yeah, the Outriders turn to look at the Chimera. And yeah, more or less, that's it. Not a whole lot of movement in the center, which kind of surprised me. Yeah. There's the Grail Knights with the Bretonnian Lord into my Chaos Lord on a Dragon. The Paladin on Pegasus Knight with the Worm Lance ran over and smoked 2 of my Hellstriders. Luckily, they were Laura Slanesh, so I didn't have to worry about their panic check, but yeah, I lost 2 of the glorious guys just before they could get into combat. The Trebuchet takes a pot shot at my Mutalith, and thank God deviates a solid 8 inches in that angle, so it blows up a bunch of cockroaches that were over there. Nothing important. Yeah, he charged in. I had to issue a challenge. His Lord accepted. Did not heroically killing blow me. Those dice in the back just show that there's a couple of, I think like 2 or 3 spells got off on him. The Laura Life was just, yeah. Level 4 against a level 2, it was painful, but they're all buffed up. I couldn't do anything. I swung with 11 attacks, and I didn't get any of them through. The Lord is perfectly fine. I lose by 2, I think, 2 or 3 or 4. I lost by enough, and I break. So my badass Chaos Lord on a badass Chaos Dragon gets charged by simple humans, Grail Knights, granted, but still, and they don't get hurt at all, and he flees. He got away, but he flees. So, top of turn 2, here's my movement. The Chimera, as you can see, he's on top of the pyramid now. He charged the Outriders. They failed their terror check and didn't run far enough away. That's where my Chimera caught them, and, well, that's where he ended up after he caught them. So, all right, Chimera, taking care of business over there. The Tzeentch Warriors and the Mutalith hear my general's girly screams of fear and turn to save him from the terrifying Grail Knights of Doom. That's right, half my army has to come and bail out my fluffy kitten Lord on a Dragon. Was not happy with him this turn. The Warriors and Nurgle stay where they are because I really want him to try to charge me. I'd like him to fail the charge so that my Warriors can charge him instead and get rid of those Lance strength attacks. But my opponent's not stupid, he's just not falling for it. And in the top right corner there, the Hellstriders go into the Peasant Bowmen, who have turned to face him because, yeah, he kind of knew what it was coming. Over here, my Lord rallies, thank God, turns to face the Grail Knights that he's literally scared to death of. Hellstriders make it into the Bowmen. Chimera plays King of the Hill. He's just proud as punch that he was able to get a hold of those 5 Outriders early on. Over here in combat, magic and shooting in this game was really irrelevant. The Trebuchet, I'm going to let you know right now, it fired for 4 turns. The first time it missed, and you saw the picture of that. The next 3 turns it got to shoot, it misfired 5s and 6s. I mean, literally did nothing the entire game. My opponent might be melting it down as we speak. Right here, though, the Hellstriders charge. have a banner and kill 2 guys, but they're steadfast and they stick. They did no wounds to me. Over here, bottom of turn 2, this is what it looks like. The Grail Knights, hey, it was so much fun the first time, why not do it again? They charge back into my Chaos Lord on a dragon, giggling the entire time. The Mutalith and the Tzeentch Warriors are well positioned to make them pay for it later, but I was pretty confident that my Chaos Lord was going to die. As you can see in the top left corner there, the Knights Errant turned to face the Chimera, and when he did that, I wasn't expecting that. I honestly thought they were going to charge the Nurgle Warriors, and I was going to charge into their flank with my Chimera. But when he reformed his unit like that, I saw an opportunity with my Chimera to get a hold of his level 4 Lore of Life. Because if you see that little yellow model in the Men-at-Arms unit in the corner there, closest to the Chimera, I can get my Chimera in there. It's a very easy charge. Corner to corner. I saw an assassination mission, and I sent him the email about it. Yeah, it's a better picture right there of him. But yeah, definitely saw an opportunity opening up there, and I actually went over to the side of the table to look at it, make sure that it was a legal charge, and oh yeah, I was able to get him in there. Over here, combat, Peasant Bowman. I killed 2 more. Then the Peasant Bowman powered up to Super Saiyan levels and did 3 wounds to the Hellstriders, and I saved none of them. So the Peasant Bowman took out my Hellstriders. It was a wonderful fight, I guess, for the Peasant Bowman. Everybody laughed. Everybody. It hurt my feelings a little bit, but I'll get over it. It was actually pretty cool. Over here, my Lord loses by 2 after all is said and done. He's actually able to kill the Bretonnian Lord. Just 11 strength, 6 attacks. They got through. The Bretonnian Lord died, but I still lost by 2. Charge, banner, 2 ranks. I did 2 or 3 wounds. I think I might have done a wound last turn. I'm not a positive on that one. I might be overly pessimistic, but I killed the Lord, and I roll in the Eye of God's chart, and I get +1 armor save. But his armor save's already a 1-up, so beggars can't be choosers. I'm just whiny. But still, he lost by 2. Thank God he's stuck. Top of turn 3. As you can see, the Tzeentch Warriors go in to save my Lord. The caster follows suit to try to buff my Lord and make sure he doesn't get killed or run off or anything like that. Although, it's no longer the charge and stuff like that. I just wanted to get my Lord out of that combat because losing 625 points plus 100 for losing your general would have just broke my heart. The Mutalith moves back up to go and throw his spell at the Knights. My Chimera, as you can see, makes his assassination charge after the level 4 caster. And yeah, there's a close-up of that one. The Tzeentch Warriors helping the Tzeentch Lord. Brand loyalty. Ignore the Transformer. Bring my son with me. He's a good kid. He left his Transformer on the table, though. No big deal. But no, I did not bring a Autobot to the game. Over here, the Chimera, close-up of that corner-to-corner, beautiful charge there. There was no way for me to get any closer. I was literally, my back corner of my Chimera was touching the front corner of the Bretonnians the way he was. So there was literally no way for me to maximize any better than that. So yeah, if that went any better for my Chimera, it would have just been, I would have gotten paid actual cash. And as you can see, again, magic and shooting, I don't have shooting, and magic was useless. As you can see, the Chimera's 6. I think I rolled D3. I think I rolled 3 for his tail. But he's got poison and stuff like that. Yeah, not only did I smash and kill the level 4 caster, I was able to thunderstomp into the unit a little bit. And I won combat, but they were steadfast, so they didn't go anywhere. But I didn't care. The Chimera's job was to kill the level 4 caster, and at this point, I figured that Chimera was dead. I figured maybe I'd get lucky and have him do another steadfast, but I knew he was going to reform, and I figured, hey, sacrificed him to take care of a real pesky caster. Over here, the Tzeentch Warriors do what they do best and bail out Chaos Lords that can't fight. They lost, as you can see, 1 for their number. It doesn't look like my Lord took any damage, and yeah, they actually do flee, but I think my Chaos Warriors actually, according to the tape measure, I think they rolled like boxcars to catch them, like 12. So yeah, they broke, and my opponent pulled them off, and here's where we ended up, because both units pursued. I didn't want that unit to get away. So yeah, they got a hold of him, and the Chaos Lord lives to fight another day, and the Tzeentch Warriors are exalted. Temple Guard of Tzeentch doing what they do best, protecting the useless fighting lords. And yeah, so here's the bottom of turn 3. My opponent's setting up, getting ready to do something. His Knights Errant with the BSB charge into the Mutalith. My mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I had to get within 18 inches to try to get my spell off. I think the spell did go off. I think I got one guy, but that was it. It wasn't a big deal. I think they cause fear now for the rest of the game. I believe that's what he ended up getting off. Like I said, magic was mostly negligible in this game. But yeah, the Mutalith gets caught by the Knights Errant, and yeah, sorry, big guy. I don't remember what I did here. I think I might have failed to charge. I think I rolled Snake Eyes in order to charge these guys in the last turn. But the point in this picture, and I apologize for the angle, was that his knights could see my Chimera and charged him. And yeah, with the 1 inch they needed to get away or to get to him, they hit him. So yeah, they hit him and got in there. And I was pretty sure that the Chimera was dead. It was unfortunate, but I was pretty sure that was the way it was going to go. Let's see. But no, that's not what happened at all. He actually flubbed his rolls. They both failed their fear check. Both units were weapon skill 1. And that's what saved me. He still put a wound on me, still had the charge, still had multiple ranks and a banner and a flank. But I knocked the crud out of the, what's it called? Out of the Knights with just his strength 6 attacks. I killed 3 or 4, I think. Because they have the Banner of Eternal Flame, and so I wasn't getting my regens because of him, which really bugged me. And then I thunderstomped 6 of those men-at-arms, and I actually won combat. So, yeah, they stay because they were both steadfast, but Chimera just did not want to die. Over here, it's bloody. The Knights Errant get into the Mutalith, and the Mutalith gets into the Knights Errant. And in the end, I think 3 Knight Errants died, and the Mutalith took 2 wounds. It was just, yeah, blood, gore, the worst parts of the Bible, all over the place. But it was too little, too late. And yeah, the Mutalith, he tried. I broke from combat, fled back, and they didn't catch him. But yeah, lost combat there. Top of turn 4. That's what the board looks like before movement. Here it is after movement. The Mutalith rallies. The Chaos Lord runs up to go and clear out Shooty Hill over there. The Tzeentch Warriors do a swift reform and move closer to try to get into the combat because I figured the Mutalith was dead. The Chaos Warriors and Nurgle run in there to save the heroic Chimera. And yeah, I think my Tzeentch caster took a wound from a miscast. I can't remember. Something happened. He took a wound. I don't remember what it was exactly. Over here, ignore the direction the Chimera is facing. When the Warriors and Nurgle came in, we couldn't fix them in there because, yeah, just physics, you know. So I just, that's not the direction he's facing. He's actually facing the other direction. But yeah, you get the idea. I'm going to shut up about him. The Nurgle Warriors charge in. The Chimera just goes bat crazy on the Knights. The Nurgle Warriors go in there and take out a whole bunch of the men-at-arms. I think right there, yeah, I lose 1 Nurgle Warrior to a men-at-arm. And, yeah, the Knights don't stick around. They're not interested at all. That fight was just too much for them, and if I'm not mistaken, they flee off the table. The men-at-arms are steadfast, and they stick it out, though. Bottom of turn 4, here's what it looks like before movement. The Knights Errant enjoyed beating on the Mutalith so much the first time, they decided to go in for another shot. And the Pegasus Knight the Paladin on a Pegasus, with the Worm Lance, he charges into the flank of my Chaos Warriors, because, hey, why not, right? It's going left field for the poor guy. His dice were awful on him this whole game. They really were. Over here, my caster did miscast. That's what it was, because he got Curse of the Leopard, Miasma Pestilence off on my Mutalith. So the Mutalith is now toughness 7, and he's got the -1 to your weapon skill and initiative, I think. But so yeah, my caster miscast last time, put a wound on himself. Over here, though, the remaining level 2 caster tries to get Wizen's Wild Form off on the unit of Errant Knights, and he gets it off irresistible, and rolls like, I think it was like a 4 or something like that, but he ends up killing off a ton of his Knights Errant, which makes this combat look really good for me. Over here, we go into combat, and the Paladin on a Pegasus, nice whiffs. My Warriors with the Chimera, who's still in base to base with the Men-at-Arms, they kill him to a man. I don't think any of them survived. As you can see, he's picking it up here. And although the Paladin on a Pegasus Knight, I think, sticks it out. As you can see, he surrenders at this point and gives up the game at the bottom of 4. We didn't even get to the Mutalith fight. It was just unfortunate. His dice weren't going his way at all. My dice were doing pretty well, with the exception of the Chaos Lord. What can you do? I guess I'm complaining too much. But yeah, that's the way the table looked at the end of the game. And yeah, it was a good game for me. I understand the frustrations of when your dice have turned on you. I lost a unit of Hellstriders. He lost 2 units of Knights Errant, Grail Knights, his BSB, his Men-at-Arms, his level 4 Damsel, his Outriders, his Lord. It was vicious. But yeah, his dice, if they were any more on my team, I'd have been rolling them. It was just bad. I appreciate the game, buddy. I really do. Whenever you're ready for a rematch, let's do this. And yeah, don't hit me. He's bigger than me. It hurts. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle report. It was a lot of fun. I hope the audio is a lot better in this one. I'm a loud person, and it really bothers me that you couldn't hear me in the first one. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, put them in the comments section below, and I will get to them as quick as I can. And thanks for watching.